Big shout out everybody. It's Jrod on point. I had to do it. I had to do it. Big shout out to everyone. Thank you for being here. I had to do it. This is like the best way to get in the mood, get a little joy in the heart, get a little joy. So then come here and talk about a whole bunch of yak about the Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger case. You have to be listen, man. I have learned through my experience in YouTube that you have to sometimes be in the mood to talk about these type of crazy cases that actually make no sense to others. Like it makes sense to me, but it's crazy. So let me start with my name is Jrod on point. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. Make sure that click like and subscribe and share the content. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Big shout out to Kate Lynn. Thank you so much for being here. Amy Conway said, "How you doing, brother? What's popping, B? What's good? Everything is good. Everything is gravy. To the 100%. Saludos a toda la familia latinoamericana allá en Costa Rica. Qué rico. Saludos. La envidia me mata, hermana. La envidia me mata. But everything over here in the States is still cold, still icy. It's freezing out here. but everything good. I'm very happy to be here. Spending a beautiful morning, Tuesday morning. We did. I think we have done good this week. Started Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We even did Monday. So now Tuesday, I think is just right. You know what I mean? Oh, big shout out to Kate Lynn. She said, high 80s over there though. To go to the river though. Go to the river, throw a little grill, some steaks, you know what I'm saying? Put a little shrimps in the little thing. Oh yeah. Kathleen said, come to Florida, my guy. It's spraying out here 24/7. Big shout out. I have family in Florida, actually. I have family in Florida. Um, they even tell me you should come over here. It is beautiful. But I was like, well, I know knowing myself, missing the Caribbean like I do. I know that if I've been in Florida. The last time I was in Florida, I didn't want to leave. Like I was like, I'm at home. Listen, we got Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Cubans, Mexicans. We got all cultures. Um, Asian, Middle Eastern. Big shout out to Salam alaikum, alaikum salam, Habibi. Like black brothers, you always gotta have what I'm saying, why the wives, what I'm saying, they always hang out on the beach, kicking it, try to get a good suntan. You see him spraying that shit, what I'm saying, everyone smiling. I know, man. It was a good time though. It's good to see in Florida that everyone could conglomerate, like multicultural, you know what I mean? And you see many races together. Big shout out to my Haitian brothers. Big shout outs to them. Big shout out to all my Haitian brothers. You know how it goes. Um, what's going on in the Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger case? I want to send a special shout out to Speakman Holding. Big shout out and it hit different. Big shout out to Speakman Holding. We was on the phone today. You know what I'm saying? I had to get the bear. I had to get the bear out the cave. You know what I mean? I told ya he's a busy guy. He's traveling all over the world. You know what I'm saying? One of the best, legendary true crime content creator on YouTube. Hey, listen, I, I just have the honor to be part of very good and close community and very close circle. You know, I'm very humble to be part of a great true crime community, great true crime content creators that they actually they're bigger than me and have more experience than me, and they look at me like the future of true crime, and that humble me though. You know what I'm saying? Like you know I mean well. There's a lot of people that don't like the style, but listen, man, I'm different and he different. I'm not trying to be like no one else but myself, but I gotta send a shout out to Speak by Holding. He gonna be on the phone line tomorrow. He gonna be on the big shout out to Ali. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Um, Amy Conway says summertime here, super hot. He's a free state. Yeah, I know. Taxes over there is legit though. Taxes over there is legit. You know what I'm saying? Especially to have business down there though. You know what I mean? Gulf Coast is the best. Yeah, I gotta say the Gulf Coast now is not the Gulf of Mexico no more. Actually, today they declare it in Google the Gulf of America. And I'm very happy to be here alive to see it. You know, is incredible how since I was little in school in Puerto Rico, it was like it was like I'm learning so much about United States and the whole world, right? And I got used to everything how it's been for years, right? And then today I'm on X. Big shout out to Elon Musk. I'm on X.com and I'm scrolling through my feed and I see breaking news. The Gulf of Mexico is no longer the Gulf of Mexico. Now is the Gulf of America. Wow. For me, that's big though. For me, that's big. What's going on in the chat? Every kind we're already smoking people. Yeah. I told ya, like just people don't listen though. Oh shit. Hold on. I pressed the wrong button though. My bad, Amy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry, Amy. I pressed it like I was aiming to this I was aiming to the one that you smoke and you commented, and when I was about to click on her, you commented, and when you commented, I did click on you, but I didn't realize that I clicked on you and I smoked you myself. I'm salty, but I got you right back though. You should be on you should be good to go though. Can you comment in the chat real quick to make sure that you back? My bad, Amy. I smoked you by mistake though. That was my fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Mea culpa. Mea culpa. Thank you. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Hey, listen, good night. My bad. Listen, that was my fault. That was my fault. I fucked up. No, I'm like, hold on, what the heck just happened? And I just realized when I clicked on it, you commented, and I was like, yo, this shit crazy. I just smoked my own sister. My bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so pew, pew. Pew pew. But you saw how fast I got you back? Yo, I click on you so fast. Listen, I click on you so fast, went to your channel on hide you. Then I came up here, click again for you, make you moderator right away. Listen, I did that like in 2 seconds flat. Pew, 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 and you was good to go. I'm salty. Listen, out of it's really no, I don't think it's a better way to start the show. Wow, this is amazing. Listen, I got skills, okay? And I know how to mend my wrongs. Like I know. Hey, pew pew. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was hoping, yo, shit. Oh my God. Oh man, listen. This is why I think I'll be motivated. I'll be motivated to I don't know. It's like I see that as a small channel. Um People actually come here to watch, and we had wonderful moderators passing by. Um either to Kiely say, I missed it. Listen, Amy Conway, if she shoot from the hip, like she's like, I don't give a fuck if you've been subscribed for a whole day. You just wasted your time. Finish him from the hip. Listen, she fast. She do not play no games with her brother. Pew pew. It hit different. It's some other shit. But I gotta go back and yeah, the Gulf for America. Yes, we have now a Gulf for America. Um, is amazing to see the power of the presidency of United States of America. You know, I don't know if people realize, but to go real quick and an off topic, um, Donald Trump is flexing his muscles. You know what I mean? And it got even to court, to Supreme Court and stuff like that. They trying to stop the progress through court and stuff like that. This is all democratic people. They seen how fast progress could come to the table. Remember, Trump only have his last 4 years. He won't be able to be a president again. So I believe that all his good intentions to make sure that the America that he knew when he was little, the same America that I knew when I was little, people don't understand. If like I was born in Puerto Rico, but it's all a United States system. It's all a United States format. We learn English. We learn social studies. We fully aware. Math, algebra, everything. You know what I mean? So even though we in a small island, 100 by 35, due to the United States of America, um, is in full control. Is a commonwealth, but it's not a state. So we grew up with everything USA, everything is American like, but yeah, we have our own Puerto Rican culture, but it's very similar. It's really no difference between Puerto Ricans and Americans. Like it's just a name. We Puerto Ricans, but we born with the same birthright that you was born to. We have birthright to be United States citizens. So even though we speak Spanish on the first basis, we born speaking and learning Spanish first, but everything around us, everything, and I mean everything, is United States of American stamp, lifestyle, traditions, everything. So it's really the only difference between Americans born here and Puerto Ricans born over there is that y'all learn English before we do. The advantage that we have is that we learn Spanish first, and it's easy for us to transition to English because we already learned that shit in Puerto Rico. Like, even though if we don't speak it, we know what the fuck you're saying. So watch your mouth. I'm telling you, when I came here to the States, I was not fluid. I have like bigger language barriers. But I'm telling you, I knew what everyone was talking about, what everything that people was talking about. Like, they thought that I did not know, but I was showing them like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. And actually knowing what they were talking about, it did help me out to progress my English. You know what I mean? Like, it's easy. Like, it was so easy for me to learn English. It was easy. Pew pew. Yeah, 500 executive orders so far. Come on, it's like, why y'all gonna go and act like what he's doing is not good? Like, I don't understand that. Like the majority of the people that is doing this are sellouts. Why the Democratic Party are sellouts? Why? Because they grew up with the same basis and fundaments that we all grew up with. The only difference between them and us is because they shows the dark side. You remember when I told you that in the Illuminati, it's 50-50. You cannot have no evil without good. It's impossible. And people need to understand that. It's a yin and yang on everything in life. You cannot have a 100% evil Illuminati because it would be the end of days. You get that? We still alive because the good people in the Illuminati. I hope people like get it through their head. You know what I mean? Do their own homework, and like, when people try to hate on the Illuminati and stuff, it's like, why you hating? Why you hating on that Grand Masons, and why? Like, Grand Masters right now are literally trying to save the world. They are the only ones that have the power. You don't have the power. I don't have the power. No one on our tax bracket have the power, but they do. So the more that you talk shit about the Illuminati, the bad side of the Illuminati, the bad side of the Illuminati is telling the good side of the Illuminati, you see what we want to smoke them? Because they unappreciated motherfuckers. We need to have better people. We need to have people with more common sense. Why? Because it's all trickery to make it look like the Illuminati is bad. Yeah, it's a 50-50. It's some evil motherfuckers there, but I'm telling you, it's some grandmasters that are way more powerful than the evil motherfuckers. And that's the one that are holding it down for us. That's why at this day today, I could enjoy my family, I could enjoy myself, I could enjoy you here, I could go live through YouTube, I could talk my ish and have a good time. Why? Because the good ones in the Illuminati, that's the one that make it all possible. And they are the ones that actually believe in Jesus. The other half is the one that believe in Satan. It's like that even in politics. Republicans believe in Jesus Christ. Democrats believe in Satan. And people have not seen that yet. But now they're catching up because they have seen how crazy they're going and how crazy they're being since Trump was trying to be on power. They went the fuck crazy. They rather to burn United States of America alive than see someone good in power that will actually help us. You know how oppressed the Christian community is being by the Democrats and the satanic cult, the Church of Lucifer. Is anyone here? You could tell the Democrat Party is nothing but a cult of satanic people. And that's bottom line. I get goosebumps talking about this shit. Because it's the truth. The Democrats are a satanic cult that they've been oppressing us, the Christian community, for years. Do not forget that when they say that Donald Trump is racist, the Democrat Party was the one having slave down south. What no one gonna say that the Democrat Party is the states from the south from back in the days in the Civil War. Why no one have the balls to say, if you have listened to the history books, no, but they say I'm the dumb one here in true crime, right? But if you do your homework, you know that the Democrat Party are not just Satanists that don't believe in life. They look at us as cattle. They will eat us if it was legal. Do you understand that? Satanic people want to go to schools and shit, after class type of shit. Satanic people from the Church of Lucifer. When the fuck that shit makes sense? While they been hating on Jesus Christ, even taking the 10 commandments off the walls. Or you can be, telling the teachers that you can be Jesus Christ like. Oh, you have to hold a rainbow now. Now we have to groom the kids to be gay. Listen, I have a lot of LGBT community in my family, quite a few. We respect each other because we understand that we don't like each other. And it's nothing but respect. You don't talk to me, I don't talk. Listen, act like I'm not here. Just if you're an LGBTQ community member and you're a victim of a crime, we are here to help you. But we do not support or encourage your behavior and your perversion, because that's all what it is. It's perverted. It is perversion. It's Sodom and Gomorrah here on earth. And y'all know the story. The only reason why Sodom and Gomorrah still at this day today, the heritage of Sodom and Gomorrah, the only reason why they still alive, y'all know what's this story. Dad and daughters in the cave, drunk. That's Sodom and Gomorrah like. So even the Bible tell you how fucked up was back then. Even though if you believe in Jesus, it was still weakness. It was still wicked shit. Do you understand that? Like you see, it has to be as righteous than you. You have to teach him right. And if he would teach his seeds right, they won't even thought about it. So that thought about it was the spirit of Sodom and Gomorrah in them, because they were supposed all to burn. But what Jesus said, if it's at least one good person, it was only one good person. He got out. His wife turned back because the spirit of Sodom and Gomorrah was in her. So she looked back because she missed it back there. She turned in salt. But her two seeds that carried the spirit was with their dad. For what I know in the story, they got him drunk. He fell asleep and they got away with him. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me that that was not the spirit of Sodom and Gomorrah, which spread around the world, not dying, and at this day today, they still have roots in the satanic Democrat Party. They believe on Sodom and Gomorrah lifestyle, believe in incest, believe in pedophilia, belief about playing with children. Is on record. Everything that I'm saying right now is public, because the majority, if not all, the rich people that right now are either dead or in jail facing charges of that shit, whites and blacks. They are all Democrats. White people don't say that. In the same way you call out political allegiance when you in the good, when you go to jail for some shit, nasty shit like that, Diddy, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, even though charges were dropped because of technicism, and many others. Weinstein, the other fat guy from Hollywood, I forgot his name, it don't matter. Whites, many other whites. They're all Democrats. Yeah, some Republicans that they try to do it to Trump. They try to do it to Trump and stuff like that. I guess something. I guess he was found what, guilty or something like that. But you know for a fact, in the same way, the Idaho Brian Kohberger case, the court is compromised. Y'all all know, if you really do your homework like I did, and you see the judge and the DA and everyone involved of the prosecution, they are all Democrats. They are all registered Democrats. It was no bipartisan on that. It was straight up like in the Bryan Kohberger case. We have the power. We know we could fuck with you. We could even make you guilty, even though if you're not. It's gonna be a legal dirty loophole there that we're gonna use against you, and ain't nothing that you could fucking do. That's how dirty at this day today that hopefully now there is a new head lady in charge. Hopefully now she start looking into her own DOJ, into her own Department of Justice, start looking into the judges. Because again, now Superior Court judges, the Democrat side of it, and DAs on the Democrat side of things, they try to stop the progress, which is supposed to be good stuff that is being sent to do, but they try to stop that progress through court, utilizing the Democrats within. But if this young lady step foot in the door and then start seeing all the judges that are doing corrupted stuff, all the court staff that are doing corruptive stuff, get them all out. Lock them all up. If it's criminal that bad, lock them all up. Line them the fuck up. Bring 10 at a time. Because there's a lot of them in the court system right now, judges and staff. They are literally in cahoot with a DA office to get away with murder. And it goes hand in hand with the Bryan Kohberger case. That I think it's time, after a good introduction about what we're looking at in life right now, I think it's good to start our main topic today, which is the Idaho Bryan Kohberger case. I wanted to make sure that I come here today and I put a link there for any member, any mod, or any subscriber that want to come up to the panel and have conversations with me. You're more than welcome, but you have to be a member, a mod, or a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, we're gonna find out. We're gonna block you, and that's about it. So don't waste your time if you're not a subscriber, member, or moderator. Don't waste your time. Don't waste my time. And it's okay. So I had a conversation today with Mr. Speakman Holden. It was a very productive conversation. Let me get back to the chat real quick. It was a very good conversation. No, America, sorry, America, Central America, East America. Yes, that's what I'm saying. South, center, north is all America. Is all America. And it's a lot of islands and a few islands in the Caribbean. They are United States of America supported. That's truth. Those people in our country, yes, yes. You see, what's the problem here? If the Democrats are not happy, and again, these including the LGBTQ community and people that are socialists and communists and like people out there that are saying like raise let's raise arms, let's go to war, let's take it to the streets. Everything is messed up and everything they talk about. If you are so unhappy in United States of America, get the fuck out. If you don't like it here, if you don't like a nation that it was established on top of the foundation and on the name of Jesus Christ. Because again, if you are that smart, if you have done your homework like you say you do, you know the United States of America was founded on the name of Jesus Christ. And this is why the satanic cult attacks so much the Christians through the Democratic Party, which is nothing democratic of. Because if they believe in democracy, they believe on, okay, you believe on what you believe, but you don't harass people. You don't impose your culture on others that you know in the back of your head that you're not welcome. And it's no hate. It's right and it's wrong. It's male and it's female. It's in yin and yang. Okay? That's it. Everything else is what it is because grooming, okay? Because they are so sick that they impose. They don't advise. They impose their culture, their perverted culture into children. These people get to adopt. These people get to adopt children, which they become victims of their own new parents. We have heard the stories out there. This is public information. And then it's the same kids that grew up because their two daddies did that to him. Now when he grow up, he think that that's okay. Because he already wicked minded. Because he's being groomed to think like them. Is education. It's all about education. They're even trying to take the federal Department of Education, which control and supervise the fuckery that the states do. They try to abolish that. That's how evil these people is, because they want to have the twisted control of particular states. They want to have LGBTQ cells in their states, and it's just going to be a conglomerate of just few states having schools just for LGBTQ, or schools that promote that, having transgenders and stuff like that passing by and dancing and reading the transgender books and shit. That's weird. That's weird. Listen, I grew up straight up alpha male, praying to my Lord Jesus Christ and guarding my family. Because me, as a young man, I knew how important is a healthy family. I knew how important is a normal family, which at this day today, I'm very happy to say that normal family, normal kids, normal life, happy wife, happy and healthy kids. Everyone loved my kids in school. Everyone. So it's possible. It's possible for a male and female at this day today, 2025. At this day today, I raise the flag of victory on the name of Lord Jesus Christ, because he gave me the opportunity to leave his promise that even though if I did, now I wasn't that good when I was young, because you know I had to survive, how to put money in my pocket. So I gotta hustle up and you know what I'm saying, live life. But then I grew up out of that and I understood the damage that I was doing to the community. So it's like I accepted the Lord in my heart and I changed my life. Listen, it's not that hard to do. It's really not. People don't understand, like when you get to meet him, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You change your life and that's it. No drugs, no alcohol, the addiction of it gone. Anger, frustration, insecurities gone. Is no better fix for your life than meeting Jesus. Because even though when we grow up, you know, our abuelas and grandmas, they tell you about Lord Jesus Christ and all that stuff. But I don't know about your abuela, but my abuela was holding the hand of Satan too. And she listen, lovely lady in the Roman Church, Catholic Romantic Church. We was in church. We was in the Catholic Church every Sunday by 10 a.m. The father greet us at the door and all that. The ceremony, the mass star and everything. I was even an altar boy. But you know, we used to right after getting some empanadas from the church store, Abuela was driving straight up to her best friend that he was the witch. And then from church, we was going straight to the spiritual temple on some satanic shit. So you know the abuelita, some of them are witches though, and you can't fuck with them. That you can't fuck with them because they beat you up spiritually. Listen, yeah, that's the life I live. I don't know the life that you live. I know the life that I live. So in early age, when I was little, I got to meet Jesus and I got to meet Satan at the same damn time. Since I was little, growing up, holding the hands of good and evil. I guess the knowing evil, I learned evil showed me how to survive when I was little, coming from when I was coming from. Barrio caseríos, bang, bang, shoot it out every fucking day. Every fucking day, it was a shootout in the barrio. Every fucking day, it was a shootout in the caserío, which is called the projects here. Every single day, it's a shootout. If you're not shooting it out with your ops, you definitely shooting it out with the cops. That's how it was back then. The cops could not enter our gates of the projects. Like the projects in the shootout was so bad that the whole project was surrounded by a brick wall and butt wires, like we was all in fucking jail. That's how bad was what we grew up. Shootouts and dope fiends everywhere, all the fucking time. So I guess Satan did help me out when I was little to survive. And then when I grew up, I became a man. And knowing already Jesus when I was little, I knew what was right from wrong. And it was not hard for me to change my motherfucking life when it was time to do so. Because I already experienced the worst of the worst. Listen, I've been a millionaire. I've been a millionaire. I have lost it all and I have made my money right back again. I know how to be broke today and make $1 million tomorrow. I've done it. I've been on yachts. I've been partying it up, liquored up, bottles everywhere, models everywhere. Especially in the club when I was going to rap on shows and stuff like that. I was the famous guy wherever I was, though. I was the guy. That's why some content creators out here in YouTube, they look weird to me because they literally using YouTube to be famous. Dude, I've been famous since I was little. I've been on top of the world since I was little. My family knows that. Everyone that knows me knows that. Those that y'all motherfuckers here don't know me, y'all, I could care less about y'all, the ones that hate on me. I live life already. I'm not here proving a point to no one. I'm here literally to try to help victims. Knowing what I know, because I know what something that a lot of true crime content creators don't know, which is the criminal mind. These people don't have it, even never meet Satan to know Jesus. You understand me? They have never meet Satan to know Jesus. That's how bad sometimes your life have to be. Avoiding bullets like the Matrix and shit. Watching your life flashing right in front of you, and you still have one more day to live. That's the type of life that I grew up in when I was little. When we say that it hit different, the bang bang in Puerto Rico, it hit different. Listen, no one here in United States of America, not even in Chirac, and I'm telling you right now, no cap. Not no Chirac, not no New York, not no West Coast, not no down south. No one. I've been there. I've been in the West Coast. I've been north. I've been all over United States in the hoods. I've been there because I could. Coming from where I come from, with the reputation that I already came with from Puerto Rico, everyone in the streets here in the United States knew who the fuck I was. And only the right people in every hood here in the whole United States, only the right people knew me. Only the right people knew me. Not everyone knew me, but the right people that run shit knew me. So I could go everywhere and not call in to do what? I pop up. What's up? Everything good? What's up? What you need? No one, nowhere here in the United States, no one, I mean, no one have gone through the type of shootouts that we see ourselves involved, even if it doesn't have nothing to listen. You could be slipping. You could be slipping. You know, in the projects and the brick projects, I used to sleep on the floor having a bed. I used to sleep on the floor having a bed. Because guess what? You could have been mid sleep. You hear nothing but good half hour to 45 minutes of nothing but yelling and boom, 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 bam, bam, bam. Bullets chirping everywhere, hitting window, hitting the brick wall. Dun, 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 dun. For a good half hour, 45 minutes. And guess what? You don't hear not one siren. The cops don't dare to even come. They will come whenever it's over. And that's like half hour. They make sure that it's over. Like it's no one in the streets, nothing but the bodies that are there. And they know that that's the signal. Like, okay, everything good. That's the signal for us to get in there with ambulances and patrol cars. Like way after the shootout that it took like half hour of hours. Yo, we have had hours of shootouts. Bro, artillery on some crazy shit. Are like we talking about vans pulling up, airing shit out. And we talking about plus 50 goons just coming out of vans and shit, clearing shit out. And that was back and forward. It could have been in my hood. It could have been in someone else's hood. One day could have been us. One day could have been them. So that was right there. The life that I come from. So you're gonna tell me that I can come here to YouTube true crime due to that I already know how these idiots think? All of them. Even the content creators that act like they have lived life. I'm over here looking at them like, look at you, goofy, making yourself a badass when you soft puppy, you fluffy, you get smack around, fuck out the block. And it's weird. Like this is why I feel that they don't have the experience that I have to talk about, not even in court. Remember, I beat a case after 2 years and a half. I was Bryan Kohberger before Bryan Kohberger was all about. The state blaming me about something that I never did, that I wasn't even involved. Listen, I don't know what you're talking about. If you have any evidence of what you say I did, hey, let's go. Let's go to trial. And I want a trial by judge. I don't want a trial by, yeah, goofy. Yes, it's they goofies. They hit different. They straight up goofies. If this is how you tell the state, all right, if you say that I did something, we're gonna go to trial. I'm gonna be trialed by a judge because I don't want you to go and get a whole bunch of motherfuckers that don't know a fucking thing about nothing, that they don't even want to be there, jury of people that don't even want to be there. They literally forced to be there. They're not being voluntary, like, hey, I want to be a juror. No, the state have your fucking ID number and shit. You go on the fucking roulette, and when it's your time to go, it's your time to know. If not, they give you 30 fucking days locked up. So I'm not gonna fucking be judged by motherfuckers that don't even they hate me. They hate me just because they have to be there. Oh, I'm here because this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if he's innocent. I'm gonna get him the fuck out. I'ma smoke him just because I'm here. I'm forced to be here as a juror. Days at work. Fuck this dude. I'ma smoke his ass. Listen, forget about the trial. I'll sign. Yeah, guilty. That's the paper. Here, go. Fuck the trial. What? Why? Why are you gonna, as a juror? Why are you gonna keep keeping me here for a fucking year, listening to this shit? Listen, as soon as you tell me is he innocent or is he guilty, guess what? I'm so pissed off by now that this motherfucker need to die. Guilty. That's the problem of the court system. You have to know how to play your cards in the court system. That's why when they say, oh, yeah, you did this, and that, oh, okay, cool. I'm going to trial and I'm going by the judge. And I'm telling you, I have enough money to pay my lawyer to smack this case the fuck out. So let's go, bitch. Let's go. I'm innocent. I'm telling you, I'm innocent. And you're going to be embarrassed by the time I'm done with you. Listen, by the time I'm done with you, you'll be mad at me because I went home. Point blank, period. When you innocent, you know in the back of your head that you're gonna get out of this one. It's just a motherfucking discrepancy for the moment. But when you innocent, that you know you didn't do whatever the fuck they say, fuck this shit. Fuck jury. I want a judge to have my destiny on his hands because he know the law. The judge know the law, not these motherfucking jurors. The judge knows what's right and what's not right. The judge had the experience to know when the prosecution is bullshitting or the defense team is bullshitting. The judge. So the judge will take the right decisions if he's not corrupted. My judge was not corrupted, and so now he realized that the state didn't have a motherfucking thing against me. Hey, Mr. Rodriguez, go home. If I see you around, if I see you in my courthouse ever again, I might add this case to your profile. And I was like, well, guess what, Judge? You will never see me again. Have a good day. I was out. Listen, Elvis have walked out the building. You know what that phrase of Elvis walking out the building? I did the Elvis walkout. I have a sweat. I was like chest out, eating my cheeseburger from the booth. I was like, yeah, and I got cheeseburgers. But big shout out to everyone watching. I'm very happy to share my story with ya and a little bit of how I think about things in life, which I appreciate everyone that understand and those that hate. Well, you have to deal with it. It is what it is. Amy Khan would say, Hitler knows, Hitler knows. Yes. You see, it's like I was saying to Speakman Holding today. Even though the Speakman Holding still on his side of the fence, because he understand the powers to be, and he never want to be wrong, which is very rare. And I mean, he's on record and really not being wrong. Like if you ask me if he don't concede, if my brother Speakman Holding doesn't concede, which actually when we was talking today, I was explaining to him, I was running a conversation with him, and I had to give him some very particular details. Again, he's being very busy. He has paid attention of the case because he has, but again, and I repeat, he's such a busy guy traveling all over the world that I know when he's off shorts like he been lately. I don't know if y'all seen his latest video talking about the NFL and his opinion about how rigged the NFL is and whatnot. It was a very good video. It was a very good video. I recommend y'all to go and subscribe to Speak by Holding. Um, y'all see that video, he recorded it in a hotel bathroom. You know what I mean? Big shout out to Ana Rodriguez. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. Everybody say hi to Ana Rodriguez. Thank you so much. I'm very appreciated for you to be here. Very appreciated and thank you so much. So I explained to him some very particular details. I had a long conversation, like we were expecting to have a short and brief conversation, But he know me like when we get to talk about the Idaho Brian Kohberger case, especially due to that when I'm talking to him, I'm talking to a scholar of jurisprudence. Like Speakman Holding is a scholar, is a pro on jurisprudence. This guy, without being a certified licensed lawyer, he have defended himself in multiple cases and also have defend his friends, have defend all the victims of the injustice of the criminal system, and he has won every case that he had advice. He has won every motion, every case is being dismissed. So at this day today, I consider him due to his experience in court, due to his experience in jurisprudence. I trust his knowledge. I do. So due to that, someone that have not done homework, someone that actually don't have the timeline so precise and every single detail within this case, you cannot go and talk to Speakman Holding because he'll know when you're wasting his time. You understand that? Like he gonna hit you over the conference call. He gonna hit you with a whole bunch of angles that if you're not fully aware of your case, you cannot argue with him. Which again, I have the honor and the opportunity to have conversations live with Speakman Holding, Amy Conway, and many others subscribers of this channel have seen, has watched the work that me and this great content creator and family and brother, because I consider him part of the family. Um, it's an honor to have the opportunity to have conversation with someone that is so versed in a case. Again, I want to repeat, he introduced the Delphi case. He did the introduction of that case to me. He gave me everything that he had about that case. And then I went and did my own homework. But I had all his notes, and then his notes, I comparing to my notes. And we went at it and we worked the case together. It's certain things that he don't tell me. It's certain things I don't tell him. Because we always want to have the ace in the pocket. We always want to have the ace in the pocket. Especially when you know that you and your brother, we debating while live, when we having conversations, we launching nothing but knowledge about the cases. So I know that when he hold his aces, he wanna see if I have done my homework, which is an honor for me to be tested by one of the best bars. So when that comes, I have to show my ace in the pocket. It's like, hey, and then that join with his ace in the pocket, and we keep unleashing the information, and we get to the bottom of things together, which I appreciate his collaboration. So in the Delphi case, we studied it, angled it, and due to my homework, I had to stay solid with my information. At the end of so many agreements within the Delphi case, after agreements, full agreements on Richard Allen innocence, which me and him spoke about the guy that confessed before he died. I told him, that's him. It was in the premises of his property. That's him. The guy walking on the top of the bridge, that's him. Jrod, how you know? Because I done my homework, bro. I listened to the guy's voice. It's the same guy on the recording. It's the same guy. I knew that from the bottom of my heart. I made the videos about it before the judgment came out. After the judgment came out, then the information about the guy confessing came out after he was already guilty. You see how piece of shit are not just the news media outlets, but the court system. The after you cook this man in court, now you're gonna have him fighting for his life to get retrial and stuff. Just like Karen Reed, the court system trapped her, not nothing else. The court system and the judge trapped her, not no one else, not the evidence, not nothing. Karen Reed is being retried in court because the judge set her up for failure. And the court staff and the judge in cahoot have Karen Reed where she's at today. In the same way the court system had Richard Allen where he's at today. In the same way Bryan Kohberger is where he's at today due to the court system. Because he's so corrupted that they could do and get away with you. They are so corrupted in certain places. I don't want to say everywhere in the United States of America, but you could tell those cases where the court officers, the town, the city, even the government is behind the stupidity and the corruption behind these cases. You could tell. You could feel it. So Speakman Holding was like, he changed his, not changed, but kind of like made it clearer that even though we agree in a lot, he wanted to still be right. Because he knew that due to everything they did against Richard Allen, violating his right when he got arrested, on everything else that they did, violating Richard Allen's rights, he knew that if they had the guts to do that, they're gonna cook him. And as everything transpired in court and all the discrepancies and whatnot, he knew they're gonna cook him. That's why he made that video. That's why he made that video about they're gonna cook him. But he spiced it up. But he spiced it up. That was what I was telling you. He spiced it up. He spiced it up saying that, like, you know, I know he did it. In case y'all don't know, that was all a show. I'm snitching. This is gonna be something to talk about tomorrow over the phone, and then We're gonna have a live stream together, but I'm gonna go live tomorrow with him over the phone. We're gonna have conversations over the phone, and then the next day we're gonna go live on StreamYard, and we're gonna be talking about the Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case. It's gonna be a great conversation. Yeah, everything is great and amazing with us, Anna Rodriguez. We everything is good and gravy over here on this side of the fence. Hopefully you're doing well. So I'm gonna tell him, yeah, bro, you need to tell the people that you did it for the clout. You got to tell the people because we have had conversations, and we know that man is innocent. But yeah, you know what I mean. He haven't been out a lot, so when he out and he put a video out, gotta get those views, gotta get those views. You like, I know he did it, and I'm like, bro, you don't believe that shit. And then he tell you so goddamn serious, bro. Listen, I sometimes I catch him on the bluff. It's like, yeah, I know you too well by now, bro. Like you could, yeah, stop. I'm over here. Who you talking to? But big shout out to Speakman Holding. We're gonna have a good time tomorrow over the phone. We're gonna tease ya. We're gonna give ya a good tease. We're gonna give you a good tease. It's gonna be a great conversation. Having been live with him for a while, and I know the conversation that we about to have tomorrow and the next day is gonna be amazing. And I know that y'all will appreciate because y'all know the type of work that we put here in Jrod on point in collaboration with Speakman Holding, which we appreciate so much. Even though I poked the bear to get him out of the cave. Like he on the phone, like, what you said? I'm like, you heard what I said, bro. Hear my brother say it again. Listen, I wish I could share with you our conversations over the phone. It's like very broad brotherly, is very is good, man. He's a brother. Um he's a brother of the channel, and I consider him part of the family by now. It's been quite a few years that we have this collaboration and this friendship, and it's an honor for me to have that. So let's talk about the case real quick. So like that, we in the second hour. The majority was music. Yeah, moving forward. Um, Looking forward to it. Got it. No, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great conversation. I promise that it's gonna be a good one because we got so many nuggets. You know me, like I'm all about details, and the thing that it hits people the most is that what I speak here, what we talking about here, they don't hear it nowhere else. You know what I mean? That's why me as a small content creator, I could say that I get pretty decent views. You know what I mean? Because over here we are fully aware of what's going on in this case. It's like people can tell you what they think. Here, I tell you what I know. And if what I know is so shocking to other content creators that just because they don't know, they're gonna criticize, they're gonna minimize my talent, minimize my information, not even be like, nah, fuck that. And then you hearing their shows throwing subliminals and shit. And I'm like, what a goofy. Like, well, listen, you know that I watch. Listen, for me to be a YouTube true crime content creator, I gotta be fully aware. I have to take the beat. of the true crime community. And like I always tell ya, this is what I do every day at the studio as a true crime content creator when it's time to do my community homework. Why is my community homework? Because I love to know who and what they talking about the Idaho 4 case. Are we all are we all true crime aficionados? Are we all follow true crime? Are we all follow true crime? We all do. We all are viewers. We all are listeners. Like me, I studied it because I study true crime. I study other content creators. I study what they talking about so I could compare it with my notes and I could see who is close to the truth. You understand that the only way that you could know who actually is close to the truth and he have hints, even when they say that they got sources, I listen to what they talking about and I'm like, you got the email too, huh? You got the email too. um I do this. This is what I do. I search Idaho 4. If not, Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger, and I listen to y'all. I'm that type of content creator. I'm that content creator that pay attention to what y'all talking about. So believe me, I know when y'all idiots are talking about me or throwing hints to me. Like, oh yeah, this person said it. Like if you're gonna say about what I was talking about, say my name. But they don't wanna say the names. Oh, cause I don't want I don't want people to hear their name in my channel and then they get the curiosity to go and check them out. And then like they say they could stay there believing what they talking about. So they don't want to risk promoting my channel because they don't want people to listen to what I gotta say because they know if they say my name, people will come and it will stay here because he know that I know. Oh, he knows. You know he knows. You know he knows. You know that he knows that I know. You know he knows. You know he knows that I know. The email was sent like 2 years ago anyway. So even though we send shout outs and we appreciate people's content and stuff, you could always found a silence hater, someone that even though he know that I know and the court have proven that I know, and it seems and look like that what I told him on the email, everything is coming out. But like they hating in silence because some people in their community hate me. Some viewers, subscribers, moderators, and members hate me. If he mentioned my name, he's afraid of losing subscribers. And by the way, he don't want to help no one. He helps the ones that don't know a motherfucking thing. He have promote shady people that just because they have a whole bunch of subscribers that they could come to him if he talk nice about them. You need to know the game. He know that if he talk good about Drip Drop, talk good about Jay and Bree, and then he turned back on Jay and Bree. Then he turned his back on Drip Drop. True Crime Design, even though you give her prop, but at the same time, you is all a trick. Is all gimme, 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 fuck you, even though you know that I know, you know I know, you know I know. Big shout out to Harsh Reality. He would have still be lost if he wasn't for me. He knows that. He talk about his imaginary friend. He rather talk about an imaginary friend. They're being like, yeah, Jrod, yeah, bro. If it wasn't because the shit that you've been saying, bro, I would not be where I'm at right now. Yeah, no, man. He don't even come around. He don't even come around because he know I've been giving him a nugget. Him, even though he's still moderator at this day today. Him, even though he's still moderator at this day today. He don't even come around because he don't want to publish someone that he know that I know. But due to I told him what I know, he's at where he's at with his information because he's following the breadcrumbs after Jrod already told him what's up. That's easy work, right? When someone tell you exactly what the fuck is going on, you made it easy for them to figure the shit out, right? But then you don't want to help the same people that you see that they know, you know they know, you know they know. Listen, let me stop fucking with Harsh. You know I give him a nugget. You know we like Harsh Reality around here. That's my guy. You know, listen, I'm tough on my. I gotta be tough on my little brothers. Okay, listen, it doesn't matter if he's a bigger content creator than me, as far as his numbers in YouTube. That's still my little brother. This is a little brother that you put in the headlock and you give him a noogie. Make sure they know who's big bro. That's what I do here, though. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure that whenever he come and watch, whenever he watch, he see that we showing him love and we pinching his nipples. Like, yeah, you know you fucked up, right? You know when people I'm not playing. Ana Rodriguez said, I'm not playing. Amy Conway said, oh man, listen. Pew pew. Amy Conway he's waiting. She's like salivating. It's like just say the wrong thing. Just please, please say the wrong thing. I beg. Right now, she's like sucking her teeth and shit. She's filing her nails. Just say that. Just say it. Just say something fucked up. Just please. Just do it. I know she knows. I know she knows. It hit different. Listen, stop. Listen, over here, we smoking everyone. Listen, we smoking ourselves. This is how we are today. Today, anyone will get smoked. Don't play with me. So this is what I do. I come over here to my section because I call it my section. Because as you could tell, I always do my Idaho full Bryan Kohberger title, da 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 da. And that's the proper way to identify your topic because you talking to a particular community. You and your titles, you have to put the name of the community that you are talking to, the name of the case, or the name of whoever is the suspect or whatnot. That's how you identify your topic and you identify the community that you are reaching out. It's simple YouTube stuff. She said, just please. She's like, just please. So look at we have you know how long it was since like Jessica always have the same game over, the same shocking, bombshell. Uh she always make it look like she knows something that no one else knows, and by the time you're listening, this is all clickbait. All clickbait. This lady we know for the past 2 years, she took a break for a long time. She was not coming out after. Like, what you talking about? You talking about this when this and that? What you doing? You used to follow me on Twitter. You don't follow me no more because I light you up. Big shout out to Jessica from the reporter room. Big shout out to her. Hopefully she see the light one day. Big shout out to Harsh. Big shout out to The Point. He have very good commentary. Big shout out to The Point. I watch. Yeah, she's just like that other beast. She's like that other crazy cuckoo. She's just like, but she's lesser. Like Jessica is lesser. Jessica is lesser. She. I really. You see, I know she don't know. So what she's doing is clickbaiting her way up in true crime. Like she just, you could tell, like, dude, I sit there and listen to her shit. Like, listen, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem torturing myself. I don't. So I sit there and I watch. I watch everyone. Listen, I want to hear what you got to say. I just want to hear what you got to say. You know what I mean? You are in the true crime niche. I want to hear what you got to say. You know what I mean? But big shout out to The Point. I really appreciate the work that the guy is doing. He's doing a good work though. Um, you could tell when someone is talking to you from the heart and like what they really understand about the case, right or wrong. You could tell those content creators that actually are talking to you with their own conviction. You know what I mean? When when they sharing what they sharing, they actually believe that, even if they were wrong. I could appreciate content creators like To The Point. Big shout out to him. Yeah, I know. Yeah, she don't have no clue about what's going on though. She don't. She don't. She don't. I hate when this one here says like 1 day and it has no views. That's what's so weird. Cause then I hit here and it has 562 views. That's weird. T-Red, shocking Bryan Kohberger tweets defense fights to suppress key evidence. I don't know. Last time that I was listening to his stuff, I think he was starting like to change his mind about the case. I think T-Rev has started to question the information that is being presented, but he still believes that Bryan Kohberger is guilty. I know that. Far as him keep up with the famous narrative and was popular with the people, you know what I mean? You know, Idaho has too much going on right now, though. Big shout out to Ana Rodriguez. He good video in regards to JLR question, really good. Yeah, Ana Rodriguez said there is too much violence about Idaho. Yeah, he's I don't know. Idaho is very particular. We have Mr. J and Bree, Mr. I Smoke It All. Big shout out to J and Bree, Mr. Smoke It All. I need to go and get more. Proof Brian was never a 1122 King Road. No shit, dipshit. You just figure that shit out? Stupid motherfucker. You just figure that shit out now? A day ago? He running late. He's slow like a motherfucker. Listen, his brain is so fried, like it's too much chemicals. It's an imbalance of chemicals in his brain. And now he just realized that Bryan Kohberger was never there. You goofy. Listen, I feel sorry for the people that gotta listen to your shit like myself. You stupid cock. Listen. Well, today we have a Bryan Kohberger case. I can't even I can't even mimic him because it's disturbing. Big shout out. Big shout out. Matt Greek connection. JLR response. Listen, JLR, I tell you what though. If you ask me, JLR don't have a bad heart. He don't. He don't have a bad heart. He just confused. Get him. Hey, hola. Listen, I really think in my heart that JLR has a good heart. I listen, in the bottom of my heart, listen, I'm being like so real. I do believe that he got a good heart and he mean well. Like, listen, this is serious. Let's stop laughing for now. I mean it when I say, as a grown man that I am, I believe that JLR do have a good heart. He just confused. Just confused. Listen, he has over 100,000 subs. He's doing well. He's doing great. He's doing a great job. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. So you could tell that someone like him actually care. You know what I mean? You could tell. But it's a level, it's a percentage. It's a good it's a good 35% of confusion. Is This is my assessment. Listen, I appreciate the work that JLR is putting in for the community. I do. I do. Listen. Yeah, I know I used to be tough on him or whatnot, but I have seen him develop. I have seen him progress. I have seen his analysis is being improving. When you see something wrong or you say something is wrong, in the same way, you have to keep it fair. And when you see that someone is actually improving and being better on his analysis and um have the energy to do it, you know what I'm saying? Like it is not everyone has the energy to put up with traveling, put up with discrepancies on whatever, um investigation, talking to people, delivering, going live on the spot and stuff like that. Like you have to have talent. Well, he does. He does. He's very talented. And again, we believe that his heart is in the right place. But again, it's 35% there of confusion. That's what I believe it is not allowing him. Like he's starting now. I mean, he started like a year ago to throw breadcrumbs about him investigating Dylan Mortensen's dad, investigating a little bit over Dylan Mortensen. When I seen that video, I was like, "Yep, come on, give it to me, keep it going." Pause, no homo, but keep it going. I was like, "Yeah, I like the mentality of where he's going with this." And then little by little, like within the past year, little by little, he I believe that due to the information that is coming out in court, is calling his curiosity. And I learned that when JLR is curious, he really does deep dives. I do know that. So me listening to him having curiosity about what's coming out and the reasons of why, that's a good thing. We should give him the benefit of the doubt. And hopefully one day he see the light. Like, dude, this case is so fucked up. This case is bad. Like the level of corruption and that is so high on the totem pole is incredible. Is incredible. We're talking about all the way to Hollywood, all the way to legacy media. Like the reach of the University of Idaho is the system, is plugged into the matrix, is they have the powers to move tactical pieces and places to be to create narrative, which is what they did. Use legacy media to push a narrative of guilt because that would help the public opinion against Bryan Kohberger. But then when Ann Taylor given the same medicine, then they even Bill Thompson even snitch on himself. Like, Bryan Kohberger is he did not, this for a fact that Bryan Kohberger did not stalk these victims. And I was like, you stupid. You know that you just are ruining your whole case, right? And Taylor put him under pressure. She put him under pressure with the calls and stuff like that. Yeah, they were shaky though. Like, for Bill Thompson have the courage to say, for a fact, thinking that he's making the guy looking bad. How in the heck, how twisted can you be to think that you're saying that you're making the guy looking bad when you're the one making yourself look bad? Because that's the whole angle. That's the whole angle that you using against Kohberger. That he was stalking the victims. That's why you mentioning the cell phone data. That's the only reason you couldn't find nothing on the internet. The only thing that you have is a make-believe IgG, because yes, yes, yep. There you go. Big shout out to Amy Conway. I'm gonna leave it there for a second. People see it. When Bill Thompson told the world, for a fact that Bryan Kohberger did not stalk the victims, the whole cell phone data gets thrown away. Because why you gonna talk about cell phone data that he was around the premises and whatnot, making it look like Bryan Kohberger was stalking the victims before and the night of the killing? When you yourself, Bill Thompson, you said in court, it's on transcript, it's on record. Bill Thompson said, for a fact that Bryan Kohberger was not stalking these victims, while you using the cast, the cell phone data cast, to make it look like Bryan Kohberger was stalking the victims. Bill Thompson contradict his case in court, but due to he said that we a John Judge that was already compromised, in cahoot and in bed with the prosecution, he let it slide. That's one of the days that we knew the whole courthouse and the staff was compromised. Hitler did the same thing when Hitler was arguing with Ann Taylor, saying it ain't a DNA match all day, every day, especially Mondays and Sundays, a probable cause. No, because you got to have a probable cause, solid enough with warrants and everything to get to the DNA match. By the book. When Judge Hitler said that, it came out his mouth, red flag. He compromised. I believe that Ann Taylor know that the judge and prosecution are compromised because they in bed. Ann Taylor knows that. She knows. Just in the way the judge is talking to her, it's like, how the fuck you as a judge are arguing with me in favor of the prosecution? That was a red flag. That right there told me Ann Taylor will have to have an A1 S tier case for her to get to a full dismissal of all evidence, which is equal as the end of this preliminary work before trial. This is what I was telling Speakman Holding during the conference call. If in the same breath that I said that the Judge Hippler is compromised, in the same breath I say, I heard and I saw when Judge Hippler realized that the prosecution was playing games. In the same way, I heard Judge Hippler arguing against the defense for the prosecution, which he's stepping over boundaries. Well, there, yeah, you make Amy Conway work so easy. You making Amy Conway's job so easy. It's like linguine cuisine. Pew pew. Yeah, Amy, why you keep doing this? You keep commenting so fast. You keep commenting so fast that when I'm doing what I'm doing here, I'm smoking you. Let me do my job. I was doing it from my side so she don't come back in case. I'm salty. But I still got it here. Like I got them all here. Okay, so yeah, you're good. You need to slow down, Amy. Yeah, you need to slow down because when I'm over here going to block her, by the time I click, you're literally comment when I click on it, so it falls on you. And I don't like, because remember when it happened twice today. What's going on? I smoked Amy twice today. Oh my. Listen, this is a live stream for the ages. You don't have to apologize, Amy. I feel bad that I smoke you. But I'm over here trying to click on this lady and Amy comment and I end up smoking her. Oh my God. I'm salty. I'm so sorry. I'm so salty. Listen, after you smoke them, let me smoke them too. Listen, I want so I want some. I want to be part of the fun. Like just sniping, bro. That's what I do. You the best though. You are the best. I'm salty. It has happened twice today. Listen, but I get you so fast back. I listen, I'm good at this shit. It's like when I was like, not again. It's like, yeah, give me some. Let me have some. I want some too. I want to pew pew pew. Amy, you have. Oh my God, amazing stuff today. Oh my God, I'm so salty. This is a good one today. This one here is special. This one here is special. Betty special. You have killed me today. You have killed me. I have killed you. Pew pew. Oh my God, it has happened twice. Wow. But moving on. Thank you, Amy Conway. We appreciate you so much. Listen, you're the best of the best. You are S tier. You are on the S hemisphere of super duper. I appreciate you though. But you see me how fast I got you back? It's like, yeah, I got skills. Um, big shout out to Amy Conway. So going back in the same breath that I said that Judge Hitler sound and looks like, my opinion, that he's compromised. In the same breath, I say that the prosecution looked it so bad in that hearing that he couldn't hide. Like it's like, let's put it like this. I'm Judge Hitler, right? And I'm covering your ass. But while I'm covering your ass, you stand up in court and start saying a whole bunch of shit that I can't work with. Like if I'm masking your stench in court as a judge in cahoot with you, the prosecution, if you see me that I'm if you see me that I got your back, what the fuck, Ashley, you gonna get up and act like a fucking child in trouble, laughing, like smirking when the judge literally tell you, you know you fucked up, right? On the interpretation, literally the judge and the interpretation, the judge is telling her, you know you fucked up. But when the judge referred to her like that, she's like, Judge, that don't matter. We have a DNA match. And I'm like, what? You gonna talk like that to me? You gonna laugh in front of me? And I'm trying to cover your ass? Oh yeah. That's when the judge Hitler told her, like, Why you went against your own policies to bring this man in? Judge Hippler literally told Ashley, why y'all went against why the FBI gonna go against their own policy to bring this man here? When you know that you doing that and you approving that method, he throw this whole case away. So that lets us know in open court that the judge did try to make the prosecution look good and make Ann Taylor work even harder. The judge was doing that. But at the end of the hearing, was like, dude, I'm trying to help you out. We are live right now. Everybody's watching you acting like a fucking douche. You smirking and laughing, looking at the defense team and that don't matter, Your Honor. What? What? Oh, so you're gonna make yourself look bad while you try to make me look bad. Oh, I got something for you. I seen that change of attitude from Judge Hippler. And if you ask me, this conversation that we having right now is key and important, and is being listened to by the right people. Not gonna say names because I don't want to compromise letting y'all know that I know they watching. But this conversation that we having here today is key to a decision in court. Y'all will see that later. I believe that the only way, if you want to cook Bryan Kohberger, you have to give a frank hearing. You have to. Due to what is presented, due to everything that is being put in front of the court right now from Ann Taylor's side of the fence and the inconsistencies from the prosecution office. If they really want to cook this man, you have to bring a frank hearing. It has to happen. Why? Is the only way that Judge Hippler will guarantee that this process happens once. The frank hearing will consolidate. If the prosecution does a better job, the Ann Taylor, remember, the court is forcing Ann Taylor to be the best Ann Taylor that she could be. The court. Prosecution is doomed already. Prosecution know they doomed. Prosecution depend on the court for them to move forward because they know they fucked up. So due to they know that even though they fucked up, the court is the only ones that could decide to push this case forward after a frank hearing, but that's only and only if Ann Taylor don't bring all the table packed up with her chips. She have to move in that frank hearing. She got to put all the chips, everything on the table. She cannot shiver. She cannot tweak. Her nerve has to be dead and gone. That day, if Judge Hippler concede a frank hearing is because if Ann Taylor in that hearing don't become the best Ann Taylor ever and bring all the dirt and inconsistencies, violations and irregulations, everything in one hearing. If she does her job right, this case gets thrown out. Because Judge Hippler have to give a frank hearing with everything that is on the table right now. He have to. Because if he don't, and the jury cook Kohberger, now we're talking about appeals and retrial. I don't think Judge Hippler wanna go through that. Judge Hippler don't even want to be there taking care of this case. He told you when he introduced himself to the case. That was his first words. I wish I could say that I'm happy to be here, but I'm not. I guess I'm just doing my job. Do you think these men want to go through this shit twice? Just saying those words. I don't even know that guy. Saying those words. Do you think the judge want to go through this shit twice? That's why the frank hearing must occur. It's a must. It's no if no buts, it's no what. After I'm saying what I'm saying, Judge Hippler should and must grant the frank hearing. Because if the prosecution have these men cook in that frank hearing, it's gonna show that frank hearing is the only preliminary hearing before trial that it needs to occur if you want to cook Kohberger, but then you have to bring it to the frank hearing. If prosecution cook Kohberger well done by the book, it's gonna come on. It is mandatory to not just occur, but it has to happen. Now with the new DA general, that young lady, believe me, she's gonna cut all the calories from the court system. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna hit all the way up to Superior Court. Heads are going to roll. So do y'all think that Bondoni is gonna come and play games? Especially seeing what she's seen? Is judges right now that know their time is ticking. I don't think that Judge Hippler, not just having a new administration that he have to respond to, especially seeing the inconsistencies that is on record, especially seeing there is no merits in this case, especially seeing that you're going to take upon consideration a touch DNA on a brass button when it was blood consistent to other male individuals at the house at the time of the murder. Consistent. You know why? Because if it wasn't consistent and it was all blood, they would have not brought it up. So these two different type of DNA is so potent that it's blood. You could run many IgGs to it. How in the heck you run IgG on a particles on a brass button, but you don't run IgG on fresh blood? Plenty for you to do many swipes. Because again, and I repeat, if you said that Bryan Kohberger did it, you have multiple DNAs, Bryan Kohberger's and other two. Don't you want to know if Bryan Kohberger got co-defendants? Even if those co-defendants will, let's say, strange from Bryan Kohberger, but they were from the University of Idaho, and it was just, let's say, a mission. Because people don't have to be friends to go in a mission. So if you say that Bryan Kohberger committed this crime, don't you want to know if he had accomplices? Because it's kind of like not making sense, one person doing all this shit that you say he did by himself. It's kind of like not computing. The timeline, not computing. I give Moscow PD the right timeline. And the reasons why. But then now your timeline don't make no sense. And you're gonna say that you using Dylan Mortensen not just for timeline purposes, but also as identifying Bryan Kohberger. The Ashley Jennings just said that in court in front of the judge. Do you understand that if you paying attention, you get the gravity of this case? If you paying attention, you get to hear and see the gravity of this case. When Ashley Jennings said that they're using Dylan Mortensen for timeline purposes and to identify the perpetrator, in the same way Bill Thompson fucked it all up when he said that Bryan Kohberger, for a fact, did not stalk these victims. He threw the PCA and the whole cell phone cast data out the door, because they're only using the cast data as proof that he was stalking them. They fucked up the whole case from the top. Especially Ashley Jennings when she said that. Oh, you're using Dylan Mortensen to identify Bryan Kohberger, while she's saying in the PCA that he was like a 5'8" or something like that. And then you have a 6 foot something, big old Bryan Kohberger. And those eyebrows don't look that bushy, even when he got arrested. Those eyebrows don't look that bushy. I have bushier eyebrows than him. What we talking about? The prosecution messed up this case from the top. They depend on the court and Judge Hippler to move this case forward. But if Aunt Taylor, I will prognosticate the forecast. The forecast is the Judge Hippler between today, tomorrow, this week. Let's give it until Friday. Mostly tomorrow. Hopefully, crossing fingers. He will grant that. He will grant the motion for a frank hearing. I still believe in the United States system. I still believe in people. I still want to keep giving not just the courthouse and Judge Hippler the benefit of the doubt, but my benefit of the doubt is gonna run short if this frank hearing doesn't happen. Because if this frank hearing doesn't happen and they go to trial, they are going to smoke Bryan Kohberger and they're going to make him fight for his life. If this frank hearing doesn't happen and the trial move on and starts, they will find Bryan Kohberger guilty at the end. And then they're going to have to motions to retrial. I don't think Judge Hippler want to put the court through that. Because the victims are never going to get justice. If that happens, it's going to be up to 10 years. Probably more. For Bryan Kohberger to hopefully go back home and after 10, 15 years fighting for his life in court and in the court system, then he'll get let go because a frank hearing didn't occur and giving all the basis for appeal, giving all the basis to get retrial, giving all the basis that after the case is over, the gag order is over, everything will come out, and whenever he get retrial, then he'll be free. But that's we talking about 10 years later. Now we're talking about 10 years later. Hopefully not. Yeah, I know. I'm with you, Amy Conway. I'm with you. And that's the bottom line. The only way for Judge to not go through that, if he really have a good heart and he see the discrepancies, if he really got a good heart in him, he will want justice for the Idaho 4. Because they realize the gravity of this case. And if they really want justice for them, he's gonna make sure that this frank hearing happen, so that way, if prosecution really have these men cooked, they're gonna move forward to trial, and then the chances for an appeal goes away because they're gonna deny the appeal because a frank hearing did occur. And after a frank hearing, they still move forward with trial if Ann Taylor doesn't do a good job. This is what I'm telling you. If Hippler give Ann Taylor the frank hearing, Ann Taylor must know that she have to bring all her chips to the table and have no nerve. You have to be precise. You have to be the best of the best in what you do. You have to speak with authority. You have to really, that respect that you have for the court, it has to go out the fucking door that day. All that respecting the prosecution, out the door. All that shit respecting the judge and not wanting to light the judge up with case law and reality and talk to the judge with authority, that has to happen. Because if she really gonna fight for Bryan Kohberger, she need to prove the court that what I'm bringing here to you today, Your Honor, is gonna smack you and smack the prosecution twice with the truth. And all the balls, pause, no home. All the balls, if any, Aunt Taylor have, she got to bring him and put him on the front of the table that day. She have to run the table like we say in pool. When we play pool, she have to that day run the table on the court and on the prosecution. She got to knock not just the court, but she got to knock out the prosecution. Her case, her information, her material, her product have to be so potent and so strong that she should not give a fuck of how she talking to the court. Because it's either you do it, judge, or I do it. Let's might as well. If I can't resolve this shit with you, judge, I want you out the stand. Fuck this shit. Now, I really know you compromise. Because I brought all this shit to the table and you still want to move forward. All right, fuck you. We want you out. And we're going to Superior Court. So the Superior Court tell you what you're going to do. And if we have to remove you and get someone else, we have to remove you and get someone else. Because now we have all this evidence here that you acting like you're blind. It's ways to go around that shit. Oh yeah. It's easy to get a judge out of place. You just gotta show proof to the Superior Court. That's it. You show proof to the Superior Court of the discrepancies that not just Layton County, but if that was the case, Ada County, you show the proof to Superior Court without a doubt, and you call him out. Oh yeah, the judge, and they'll bring an independent judge just for that. They bring a discovery master, to be the referee between prosecution and the defense team. A discovery master. They know that for the case that we have in hands, you need to have this, and that. Where is that? Oh, you don't have it? It's over. We don't even need to talk no more. You don't have what you say you have, and what you should have to cook this man in court, because evidence was destroyed, the cast was destroyed, the IGG was destroyed. So the prosecution had this man locked up for the past 2 years with evidence that was destroyed, and you cannot give it to the defense team for them to recreate it with their pros and professionals to then be like, damn, we cooked though. We cooked, they got us. But no, they knew they were fabricating all this shit on Kohberger. They didn't even have DNA, if you ask me. They just said that they have to get warrants and shit. And then after we saw Kohberger, then we have DNA on the sheath. It's a wrap. You think humans don't go and do that to another human? Especially to protect the bag and the money of the University of Idaho? Just to make sure that they have a warm body locked up before the break of the students is over? So like that the students will feel like they're safe to come back? And they still have a good 35% of students that never came back. Call my bluff. Do your homework. So I do believe that Judge Hippler will grant the Frank hearing either today, later on, tomorrow, within this week. The Frank hearing will happen. It will. If Aunt Taylor does her job right, Kohberger is going to walk out. But if she done, they're going to cook this man. And not because they have evidence. Just because the judge is compromised. Even if Aunt Taylor fucking do acrobatics in court. If the court and Judge Hippler is compromised and they're in bed with the prosecution, even though if We always hear screaming from the top of our lungs, "What the fuck you doing?" If the judge is compromised, he will not give a fuck about anything that Ann Taylor will say that day. He will still move forward with a trial. But if he has a heart, if he have kids that he love in the same way the Kohbergers love their son, Bryan Kohberger, if Judge Hipper has love and Jesus Christ in his heart, Kohberger will walk out. Big shout out to everyone watching. It's Jrod Point. Believe in yourself because I believe in you. If I did it, you could do it too. I ain't nothing special. I believe that you're going to take the best decisions in your life for yourself and for everyone around you. Big shout outs to ya. Thank you for everything. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Shout out to Kiely and everyone that was watching. I'm going to see ya tomorrow with Speakman holding in the conversation on the phone line. And then next day, we're going to be live. We're going to be talking about the Bryan Kohberger case because we're expecting this week to have a resolution about the Frank hearing. So it's a very important week. Let's keep believing in the system. Let's play devil's advocate. Let's believe in the system. And hopefully the system will show us that it's good faith. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate you. Thank you, Amy Conway. Thank you, everyone that was on the chat today. And we out.